Welcome to the Tutor to You Sociology topic video on work, poverty and welfare, focusing on scientific management. Scientific management was developed by Frederick Winslow Taylor in the late 19th and early 20th century and revolutionised the way in which work was organised and performed. Taylor adopted scientific methods of research into work processes and procedures, and these ideas were often linked with Fordism, as many ideas were applied by Henry Ford in his car plants in the early 20th century. The first aspect of scientific management is the use of time and motion studies. These were observations into the way that work was conducted. Taylor conducted these time and motion studies to analyse and standardise work processes. He sought to identify the most efficient ways of performing tasks by breaking them down into smaller, measurable components. This helped streamline production processes, reduce waste and increase productivity in manufacturing and assembly line environments. Another feature of scientific management is the standardisation of work methods. Scientific management emphasised the development and implementation of standardised work methods and procedures. This involved identifying the one best way to perform each task and ensuring that all workers followed these standardised methods. Standardisation greatly improved efficiency, consistency and quality in production processes, and it enabled employers to achieve greater control over work activities and outcomes. A third aspect of scientific management is the division of labour. Taylor advocated for the division of labour, where tasks were divided and specialised amongst workers, based upon their skills and abilities. This allowed workers to focus on specific tasks and become highly proficient in their assigned role. The division of labour increased efficiency and output by reducing the time and effort required to switch between different tasks. It also facilitated the use of unskilled labour for repetitive tasks, which lowered labour costs. Another element of scientific management is the structure of the workplace. Scientific management introduced hierarchical structures and systems of supervision to oversee and control work activities. Managers were responsible for planning, organising and coordinating tasks, while workers were expected to follow instructions and perform assigned duties. This hierarchy and supervision helped ensure discipline, order and coordination in the workplace, and it allowed managers to monitor and evaluate worker performance, enforce compliance with rules and standards, and maintain overall control of operations. A further aspect of scientific management is the use of incentive systems, such as piece rate pay and bonuses, to motivate workers and reward them for increased productivity. Taylor believed that financial incentives would encourage workers to exert greater effort and achieve higher levels of performance. Incentive systems provide tangible rewards for workers who meet or exceed production targets and incentivizes productivity and output. They also allowed employers to align worker interests with the organizational goals and objectives. A final aspect of scientific management is worker training and development. Scientific management emphasizes the importance of training and developing workers to perform their jobs effectively. Taylor advocated for systematic training programs to teach workers the standardized methods and techniques that were required for their roles. Worker training and development improves skills, knowledge and proficiency amongst employees, enhancing their ability to perform tasks efficiently and accurately. It also facilitates the implementation of standardized work methods and procedures throughout the organization. However, there are criticisms of scientific management. Whilst scientific management transformed the way work was organised and managed, leading to significant improvements in efficiency, productivity and profitability in workplaces, it also sparked debate and criticism over issues such as worker exploitation, de-skilling and dehumanisation, prompting the development of alternative management approaches. The de-skilling of workers leads to alienation from their purpose and reduces their job satisfaction. Routine tasks that are repetitive would demotivate workers, whilst rates of pay would drop for lower skilled workers, causing divisions within the workforce. While scientific management was adopted by many manufacturers and being perceived as efficient and effective in manufacturing processes, it was not applicable to the changing nature of work in the late 20th and early 21st century, and other alternative ways of organising work, such as human relations theory and contingency theory, came to prominence in the late 20th and early 21st century. That concludes this Tutor to You Sociology topic video on work, poverty and welfare, looking at scientific management. Thanks for watching.